Ich wollte, dass Sie dieses Thema aus einem anderen Blickwinkel angehen.
Ist das kein anderer Winkel?
Bezeichnen Sie geradlinig als Winkel?
My name's Hugh Dancy. I'm in this movie, Confessions of a Shopaholic. So obviously I'm an actor. And yeah, I'm British. There we go. These are the salient facts, I think. You know, acting is a strange life. It's a very stop-start. So it's hard to pick something up when you have to then drop it. My hobby has always been drawing, kind of quiet and private activities are drawing, reading, you know, things that just take you out of the bustle of life into yourself a bit.
Do people
sell
see them?
No.
No? Okay.
No, I have never shopped till I draw. Well, that's not true. I'm sure I have shopped into the point of exhaustion, but the point of exhaustion for me would be about 20 minutes. It's a good question. I think ultimately it's always more rewarding shopping for other people. It can be stressful because, you know, if you get it wrong, it implies that you don't know that person at all, and you know you've misjudged them. But yeah, ultimately it is more rewarding. But I don't want to sound like, you know, Mr. Perfect here. I can happily go and spend money on myself. I'm as selfish as everybody else. Last thing I shopped, I bought a diary. A little bit late, but I bought a diary from Smythson's in London.
For yourself?
For me, yeah. I don't speak Prada. I have to confess to you that I don't even know what that means. And I mean, I'm in the movie. I think that's why people love that line, and I think it's because they kind of know what it means, but when you think about it, you know, it's a bit mysterious. Sure. I mean, the point about those cards is they just stand in for something else. You know, they don't actually, they're nothing. I mean, it's like money. It's all just an agreement. You know what I mean? It's the value that lies behind them. So if you're asking if I've ever paid for anything for my girlfriend, then obviously the answer is yes. Yeah, I think they're both very funny people, but like, you know, like most people who are very funny, it's actually considered. And I mean, she's very high energy, Isla. Not always, but she has enormous amounts of energy, and she kind of has a filter behind what she says, like we all do, that sometimes she just removes and it comes piling out, and she uses that in her work, you know. But she also has a kind of very good comic intelligence that is shaping it. So you don't always see the craziness. I don't think I learned anything about women in this movie at all, except that they like to shop, but then I knew that already. Well, usually it's a good thing for the guys if the girls are happy. That's the line I would use. Yeah, I do. I think that I do. I wouldn't have wanted to make the movie if it wasn't something that I would want to watch. Honestly, there's nothing worse than doing something in that kind of cynical way. You know, well, it's for this group of people. You do something because you love it yourself, and I've seen the movie and I love it. So yeah, sure.